Good morning, good morning, good morning. Wow. What a day. What a day to be alive. You know why? What if season 3 has dropped on Disney Plus? Man, if you didn't get the chance to watch my recap of season 2, it's crazy. Captain Carter and Gahorne single-handedly jeopardized the entire multiverse. Every single multiverse out there. And you know what? This show doesn't even remotely acknowledge what they did. And what an absolute dumpster fire those two have started for the MCU. But we're on to season 3. It's okay. Because this is how you can tell we're off to a great start. This episode is called What If the Hulk Fought the Mech Avengers? This episode is pretty much, hey guys, we're gonna make some toys out there of Gundam Avengers, and you guys should totally buy them. Do they know? Here is what If should be in a nutshell. What if Spider-Man was the Punisher? Something like that, where you just change something really, really slightly, like, oh, Peter Parker's going to kill people now. What would that be like? Or, like, what if Season 1, Episode 1? What if Peggy Carter became Captain Carter? Just a slight little change. It shouldn't be, hey, what would happen if the Hulk fought the Gundams? But what a great start to this season. I know I'm going to be enjoying every single second of this. I hope you are too. Let's get into it.
Go Avenger!
A freaking adult is getting paid to do this. Unbelievable.
It was an age of heroes when the Avengers kept the forces of darkness at bay.
And then they got replaced by all females that everyone hates.
The Iron Man found inspiration in an idea.
Let's make us, but bigger and metal. Oh, Jesus, I was joking. You know what the worst part is? There is a movie, not the TV show is coming out called Champions. There is a movie, a cartoon movie called Young Avengers, where they do have some kind of mechanized Avengers after the actual heroes have died, and it worked out really well. But today Marvel is like, hey, you know what? That idea that worked out a while ago, let's just do that. And everyone's gonna love it. Like, hey, you remember Gundam? That was kind of popular when Toonami was a thing, where you can watch Gundam episodes at 12 o'clock midnight on a Friday. Like, yeah, let's just do that.
No! Oh, come on, Avengers! Don't fail me now! What? Mom!
Did you not hear this thing coming from, like, 20, 30 miles away? Like, how did you not hear this thing coming? You did not hear the screams or the, I don't know, the earthquake every time it walked? I had no idea Jeffrey Wright was the Watcher until right about now.
Big things have small beginnings. So let me take you back to the dawn of the Gamma War.
You single-handedly allowed Captain Carter and Gahorne to destroy everything. This is the worst person in the history of Marvel. How does he allow just everything to happen? He doesn't intervene, and he's like, hey, I'm going to intervene and make everything worse.
On your left.
Yeah, you're good, bud.
Get the hell Captain Black Falcon is not going to work. I only said Black Falcon because for some odd reason, they painted it like in the Falcon and Winter Soldier show that every black person refers to Falcon as Black Falcon. Like, who in their right mind would have ever said that?
Hey, you doing all right? Because you're looking a little,
Oh, wait, let me guess. Green?
I love it that Mark Ruffalo, I don't know what the whole details of this is, but I think he had a shirt that if you bought it, some of the proceeds would go to some, like, climate like foundation or something like that I think he started. So Chris Evans thought, hey, I'm gonna support this. I'm gonna wear this shirt and take a picture. But he did it on a private plane. I think Chris Evans might be one of the dumbest people walking the face of the earth, and Mark Ruffalo is not far behind him.
To Bruce Banner.
Yeah, I kind of put that together.
Uh-huh.
Looked like you were really pushing it out there.
Why are we doing this? Is in this scenario, is there no Steve Rogers and he is just the de facto Captain America going forward right now? We're just gonna erase Steve Rogers and then bring him back, obviously, for Doomsday to sell tickets.
Sam Wilson sought to help the brilliant doctor with a field of science far.
What the what do you... No, it does. Again, you're taking something that worked years ago. Steve Rogers running, and then, oh, I forgot his name. Sam Wilson's there, and then they striked up a friendship, and he's like, hey, you know, you were in the service. It's so cool. Hey, let's talk about this and things like that. This doesn't make any sense. Sam is just talking to this guy that just so happens to be the Hulk. I'm assuming he's gonna be later on. It's like, oh, I'll help you out, random person. I don't believe that. You're doing the same thing, just dumber.
Therapy.
It's a fear.
What the fuck is this? What is this show? Just imagine for a second. You are given the opportunity to write for Marvel. You could come up with any what if. You know, screw it. Zombies. What if there were zombies in the Marvel universe? Anything like that you could have came up with. This is the absolute hacks at Marvel right now. How do they keep a job?
Fear I see in everyone else's eyes.
And how does that make you feel?
Does he know he's the Hulk? I'm not gonna rewind it to save my life. Does he know that he's the Hulk? Does he know that maybe therapy is not helping the Hulk at all? That it's not gonna suppress the rage inside of him? And why are we making it sound like Sam Wilson is the greatest person of all time? That's what they're doing. Here's the worst part. You gave him the shield. You gave him the mantle. Now he's the best at everything. And he couldn't even win a battle in the MCU to save his life. What battle has Sam Wilson won in the MCU on his own?
And no one's afraid of you here, Bruce.
Sam Wilson knew he had a responsibility to Banner as his counselor.
Why? Are you not Captain America in this scenario? Are you just regular Sam Wilson, like from the second movie?
And felt he could do more to help him as a friend.
Is it possible that maybe this should be a one-on-one therapy session and not surrounded by other people? Because realistically, he could stub his toe and go Hulk mode right now and kill everybody.
Ah, I like this. This is a great boat, man.
No, it's not. Shut up. We watched the TV show. This is a terrible boat.
But there are some forces of nature that cannot be controlled.
Wait, I'm confused here for a second. So, the girl was watching a Mecha Avengers TV show that is partially based in real life? Yes, I am Chris Pratt from Jurassic World. Stop. Did the boat not explode? Wouldn't it have exploded to 1 billion pieces? I'm so annoyed because season 1, it had some fun episodes. The Captain Carter one was a fantastic start to it, and the Doctor Strange episode might be one of the best things Marvel has done in a long time. But then they fill it with nothing but garbage. Continuous garbage. Why are they doing this?
No, Bruce!
Okay, listen, man. The only person that can get the Hulk to do that, to not go crazy, is Betty. Sam, you do not have the lady parts of Betty Ross at this point.
He didn't want his friend to see.
Wow, the Hulk. Absolute presence of mind. How come the Hulk in that moment said, hey, maybe I should just, maybe not become the Hulk right now?
Gamma put this monster in me. I've got to believe it can take it out.
I don't believe that's how it works. That's like saying, hey, I burnt the rice. Let me just keep burning it until it becomes regular rice? No. Even I know that's not how gamma radiation works. Wait, I'm sorry. That didn't work. Let me just shoot myself with 12 gamma beams at the same time, and that will surely. Fucking children are right in this. Unbelievable.
Things didn't pan out the way Dr. Banner had planned.
Really? Really? You don't say. You don't say. Shooting myself with more gamma radiation did not make me have less gamma radiation in my body. Is that what it is? It's like a pool. It's a pool where I dropped, I don't know, a giant poop into it. So I just kept filling it with more and more water, and the poop would just naturally float to the top and go out of the pool. Is that what they're going with this analogy?
Spanner created a whole new monster.
You know, this is like a shameless toy advertisement. And the if they make these toys, they're just gonna end up with the Black Panther toys at like a discount or something like that. Oh my god, it actually worked. He filled himself with so much gamma radiation that the poop floated to the top, and now it became its own sentient being.
And set it free.
And it just grew to the size of a building without more gamma radiation?
And his legions rampaged across the globe.
This is a dreadful show. This is a Oh my god. What is this show? Who is writing it? Who is possibly greenlighting these episodes? How... Can you imagine? All right, so let me blueprint this idea out there. If I'm telling an executive of Marvel, hey, Kevin Feige, I have a brilliant idea. What if the Hulk, shot himself with a bunch of gamma radiation, and it made a second Hulk, and that Hulk was able to poop out more Hulks? Does that not sound like a billion-dollar idea? And they all can grow to the size of a mountain too?
The Avengers realized that to fight these bigger
Who are these people? These aren't the Avengers right now. Where's the Elena and Kate Bishop and Ironheart and... Yeah, where are all these... Who are these people?
They would need bigger, meaner Hulk busters.
Okay, wait, so let me get this straight. The girl was watching a TV show of the Mech Avengers, and at no point did Tony Stark decide to make the Mech Avengers until right now when they needed the Mech Avengers. If I was a superhero in the MCU, my character's name would be called Nuke Man, and I would just be sitting in a chair and just fire ballistic missiles at people all day. Just from my chair. Like, there is I cannot think of any conceivable reason that they can't solve this problem by just blowing the hell out of this thing with bombs.
And so Earth...
Why do you have a shield? Like, let's be real for a second. If you could create the ultimate mech fighting force, wouldn't they all just have the same powers? Or just all have the powers of everything? Well, I'm just like, oh, cool, I guess I'll give one guy a shield and one person the ability to fly and one person with giant hammer. Wouldn't they all just by default have the best gear out there? I don't see how you guys could have lost with this brilliant plan.
Inspired the surviving heroes to finish the fight.
Oh dear lord, is that a Bucky suit? And who is this? Is that the Novus? Oh no, this might be Captain Marvel Mecha Avenger or something.
The last of the monsters to the end of the world.
Wait, how did these jabronis destroy them while the better heroes could not?
Of course, issues left unresolved stay buried for long.
I'm confused of what could be worse than hundreds of giant Hulks everywhere. Is it just gonna make a much bigger Hulk? Wow, we are like 7 minutes into this thing. Unbelievable. I hate this so much. 10 years after the Gamma War? What did you do in that time? Okay, wait. I keep pausing every 5 seconds here. Okay, I'm sorry. So let me get this straight. You solved the Gamma Wars. You beat all the Hulks. So now you're still going to be in giant mech suit? Is that what happens now? That Spider-Man is going to be stopping, I don't know, petty thieves in just a mechanized, the size of the Twin Towers suit?
Major cities were attacked by gamma beasts.
Are you going to... Oh dear lord, it's Photon. Oh no. Oh no, it's Monica Rambeau, who the incredible website Collider says she deserves her own movie.
This could be a wave triple the size of the one we faced in.
Oh no. Oh no. Is that Riri Williams? Oh, what is Red Guardian? Is this his wife? His wife that was in charge of kidnapping all these children, these young girls, and brainwashing them? We have Shang-Chi. Wow, we haven't heard of Shang-Chi since his movie came out. What was it, like 3-4 years ago? You know that movie that they were that Shimalao Shamwow, whatever his name is, was laughing at people because we all thought it was gonna be a flop, and the only reason it wasn't was because the marketing budget was so hysterically low that they didn't even believe in this. Who is this guy? Is this the guy from Ant-Man? The other friend whenever Michael Pena is telling a story? I don't know.
But one face off with the Red Guardian.
Buddy, you are literally the worst super soldier ever. No one respects you.
Just ran away.
I was luring the beast so.
I'm sorry. Why is the goal of Red Guardian just to continuously laugh at him? I don't know. If you don't want me to like this character at all, because clearly no one else does.
Our satellites are picking up a gamma.
Oh no, that's probably Shuri.
We need to get Bruce Banner on this.
No.
Why? What is the problem here? You beat these things. Just make more suits. That was one of the biggest problems I had with Guardians of the Galaxy 2, where they were fighting that army of drones, and they almost lost to them, and the only reason they didn't was because Ego showed up on a massive whatever it was and vaporized them with his electrical abilities. And then at the end of the movie, like, oh, I'm going to make Adam Warlock, and he's going to kill the Guardians of the Galaxy. You could have just made more drones. Like, at this point, it might sound kind of crazy, Independence Day 2 was more realistic than any of Avengers movies going forward. Because the first sign of an alien invasion, every single war in the world has stopped, and we have become one united front to protect our planet. Yes, Independence Day 2 made more sense than Marvel movies post-Avengers.
Sam?
We know how to win this war.
Yes, we are going to punch them really, really, really hard.
Monica and I'll head to the Arctic and cut this thing off at the knees.
Why don't you just all go? I'm confused here. At this point, if it's 10 years after all the Avengers died, there's no more heroes out there? You can't just give everyone a suit? He has no butt cheeks to speak of.
We won the last war by the skin of our teeth.
Did you really? Because the Jeffrey Wright made it sound like you guys won pretty convincingly.
You really think Banner's a better bet?
I mean, this all started with him.
Why do we need Banner? I'm so confused here. If we beat these things by punching them really, really, really hard in the face, why don't we just do that again, but with more of us?
I saw in some cartoon he lives in a lair in the center of an active volcano.
What does that mean? I saw in some cartoon he lives in a lair in the middle of an active volcano. Oh, Bucky, so we're using cartoons as to find the whereabouts of Bruce Banner. That's what's happening now.
Get to it.
Did she just agree with that? Did she just think that was a good idea? That yes, let's just pull up Tiny Toons and find out where the Hulk is?
The show's pretty great.
No, it's not. Nothing you guys have done has been great. I barely move. After the last time I looked at the time, I've gone like 2 minutes, and I've been talking this entire time.
Cap, confirming the gamma signature.
Don't call him Cap. This is gonna be one of the biggest failed experiments in Marvel history, making Sam Wilson Captain America.
This place is a go.
Was that a town you just almost smooshed? I'm a little bit confused here. Monica Rambeau's powers, her whatever light-bending bullcrap that they explained in the Marvels. So she can't use that, right? When she's in a mech, the mech suit has the ability to just shoot out stuff, right? So you're taking someone whose abilities are all physical and putting her in a robotic suit. Can the suit harness her powers and like shoot them out tenfold? How did you not know where that was if you have all these sensors everywhere? You know, it'd be really smart if you guys would have brought, I don't know, maybe some more people. Yeah, that's my character's name, Captain Nuclear Missile, where I just shoot nuclear bombs out of my fist. Why can't you just open with this? Why don't you just fly? You're literally a mix. I'm sorry. I don't feel like I'm nitpicking here. This is just really bad.
It's worse than we thought.
Yes, it is. There's a bunch more of them. So just bring more people or shoot something really big at them.
They're listening to him.
Yeah, shut up. We all saw How to Train Your Dragon 2. This might be a really dumb question. I have no idea how they could possibly beat these things. There's kinda too many of them. And again, if your answer is not, I'm gonna blow them up with something big, what could you possibly... You have to kill the alpha, and then what? All the other ones are just gonna explode? Wow, it's kind of incredible. If the Hulk would have just done absolutely nothing, if Bruce Banner didn't think, oh, I'm gonna solve the problem by making it worse, none of this would have happened. There are probably millions of people dead because he was selfish and thought he can cure himself by doing the exact opposite. What was this, a scene out of Dragon Ball Z where Vegeta's just laying in the water pissed off that his son punched him in the face?
Officially, Banner's location doesn't even exist.
Why did you not watch the whole episode? Did it leave off at a cliffhanger and then they canceled the show so you can't find out what happened to him?
But I found it anyway.
A black site.
How did you... What does that mean? You found... I can't find it. There's no word of it, but I found it anyway. How much money was wasted getting all of the people from the Marvel movies to voice actor all these characters? How much money is Marvel just hemorrhaging these days, making products that are the worst things you've ever seen?
Our asses handed to us all over again.
Wow, somehow Monica Rambeau is the smartest one in this room.
You know who we need.
Again with this.
Who? Who could you possibly need? Doctor Strange or someone really, really strong that has... Can't you just make like a black hole gun or something like that and just shoot him into a different dimension?
He's the one who got us into this mess.
Why are you blaming Bruce for this? Yes, obviously it's his fault, but what kind of a therapist would say, yes, this is all his fault?
You tried to help him. It didn't take.
How can Bruce possibly solve this problem? You're telling me no other scientist on the planet has already figured this out?
The two of you talking is the only thing standing between us and the end of the world.
So the moral of the story is the power of friendship. That is what Marvel is doing here. You're trying to shoot down the message of the power of friendship is gonna solve it. Unbelievable.
I don't even know where he is.
It's okay. Bucky found it.
Then it's a good thing I had Barnes go behind your back to find out.
Why are you telling us this when we just saw it? You shouldn't have... No, what was the point of that? What was the point of this conversation? We just saw Bucky said, I found it. And now she's like, hey, by the way, I know where it is.
You didn't.
Oh, I did.
What a waste of time. Abandoned. Shut up. Why didn't you just park closer? So let me get this straight. Bucky found where to go. Does Sam have an exact location where to go, or it's just, I'll walk until the Hulk saves me? I'm assuming like a saber-tooth tiger is going to try to get Sam, and then Hulk's going to save the day. That's my prediction. Watching this for the first time.
Who are you expecting?
That was so stupid.
A monster?
So I guess the moral of this story is that Sam's just a big jerk and should have been a better friend to Bruce.
Bit of a fixer-upper, but I call it home.
You haven't done a single thing to make this place better. I mean, there's vines still everywhere. What have you been doing for the past 10 years?
A nuclear combat bomber? Really?
And the leftovers made for a half-decent lab.
What the hell is going on here?
Is that a nuke?
Sam, it's inactive, don't worry.
No, it's not. That looks totally active to me.
What is it this time? Aliens, spooky wizards,
You're telling me he doesn't know for 10 years that he didn't know what was going on this entire time?
It's been years since I've had an incident. I can't throw all that work away.
Why? You haven't learned to control it yet? I don't understand. When does this take place in the Marvel timeline? Because other movies he was able to control it entirely.
I don't know if we can take this guy down without a gamma beast of our own.
Why? You shoot a nuke down his throat and you're fine. Why are they so bad at this?
Bruce, come on, man. We're talking about the end of the world here.
Also, what is the Hulk supposed to do? Is he supposed to shoot himself with more gamma radiation, or just make love to the nuke until he's the size of a mountain?
What you need is this. It's a plugin I wrote for the Mech's interface.
What is happening over at that company? Why would you have this ready to go? Didn't Tony Stark make the suits? So how would he have any knowledge of anything? Because wasn't it that he made the Apex accidentally and then just left and went to an island? So this whole time that he left, he's been working on this stuff secretly. For what reason?
What do you know about fear, Sam? About being...
What do you mean? He's a black man wearing the stars and stripes. He knows everything about fear. He cannot have a single argument on any street corner in the world without getting pulled over by the police. Did you not watch his TV show?
You built it to use against yourself?
I don't believe any of this. I don't believe a single word of this story. I don't know what I'm supposed to think. Do people actually like this show at this point? It is a dumpster fire since episode 1, season 1.
I've never seen a monster when I look at you, Bruce.
Excuse me? Didn't you blame him like 5 minutes ago talking with Monica about this? That a lot of this is his fault? Now all of a sudden it's, oh, I don't see a monster? No, you should see a monster when you... Did you not forget your own TV show? What is happening here?
I've only ever seen my friend.
My friend that I'm mad at because it's his fault.
Talk to me, Cap.
I think I've done enough talking for one day, thank you.
No, we literally need to know what's going on to save the planet.
The team and I are tracking the Apex and his herd.
Oh boy, we have the Mech Avengers. Earth's mightiest reject force. Where are the sorcerers?
The mighty Avenger Protocol?
Oh dear lord, are they all going to come together as one giant mech? Is that what's gonna happen? All their body parts are just gonna like fall apart and then combine into a super thing like Power Rangers?
A weapon this complex has never been field tested.
I have no idea who that is. It might be Shuri, it might be Okoye in a wig. I don't know who that's supposed to be.
How do we know he hasn't gone full Colonel Kurtz in his volcano?
And I don't know who this man is. Please help me in the comments section. Who is this guy?
Yeah, even if he hasn't, if we run this up and we all go down...
Wait, is that... Whoa, is that Moon Knight, Oscar Isaacs over there?
The world will be left defenseless.
This is the shot.
Like, you can literally change the night sky to what it looked like 30 years ago or something, and you're in a mechanized suit? Why? Like, imagine for a second if Cristiano Ronaldo said, I'm gonna go in a wheelchair and become a better soccer player. Is that how it works? I'm right, that's what's gonna happen. They're gonna all form giant Mech Avenger. Remember when the Eternals were a thing? Like, can't you just get those people to solve the problem? I don't believe any of you are remotely strong enough to do that. You can shoot a missile at their face and it does nothing, but I'll kind of overpower them.
Sure use that Hail Mary right about
This play is more of a blitz.
I don't think Anthony Mackie's really gonna work out in Hollywood. I don't see him remotely becoming the biggest star in the world by any stretch of the imagination. I'm right. I hate how right I am about it. They are gonna form Mecha Avenger.
Avenger, assemble.
I kinda hope he presses a button and they all explode and everyone dies. I know it's not gonna happen, but at this point, just say screw it. We're gonna just make people laugh. Oh my god, they're gonna do it. This is the worst product placement of a show ever. I bet the people of Gundam are horrified watching this.
Go!
Wait, I'm confused here. Did Iron Man not give them the ability to do this before? So he made all these suits, died, and then Banner is sitting on an island. He says, hey, you know what? I'm going to write a program that's going to make all these suits do exactly this. Where you all, I don't know, I'm trying to think of the word, where they all can just open up their parts and connect to each other to make Super Avenger.
All our operating systems are integrated.
Wait, I'm confused. The 10 rings, wasn't that like the most powerful weapon on the face of the earth, and now you're using it just to combine to someone else's arm?
The whole world is watching, people.
The whole world is horrified watching this right now. It doesn't even look cool. It doesn't even look that cool at all. It looks so stupid. How did Power Rangers do this so much better 30 years ago?
Fire at will.
Wait a second, your bullets are still the same size. It's not like you formed and your bullets became bigger.
Yeah, teamwork. Who knew?
Teamwork, who knew? From a team of Avengers, who would have guessed that teamwork would have helped out? I don't think the bullets are doing anything. Just use giant mega death beams everywhere.
Interface pretty user-friendly.
Who even are you? I know I sound so racist. I don't know who this woman is.
Coming, let's open up a 6-pack of whoop ass.
Shut the fuck up, you dumb moron.
Let's do this.
What the fuck? What was wrong with just mega super death beams? There were probably people in that building. What if you just grabbed them and flew into space? And just dropped them? Or just pushed them into deeper space? What would happen? Oh my god, this is Man of Steel level destruction. I'm confused. It's called The Hulk Fought the Mech Avengers. So it's not actually the Hulk, it's just kind of a byproduct of the Hulk. Why would you try to bait me into that? Wouldn't it be thinking, oh wow, the Hulk has gone feral, this is gonna be the coolest thing ever? No. What if we made another Hulk, but he had spikes, so clearly he was evil, and then he fought the Mech Avengers? Wouldn't that just be so cool?
Come on, people, we gotta get up. We didn't come here to lose.
You're literally the one laying down right now. Just get up then. I mean, you're in a mech suit. Just press a button. You don't have to physically do anything. This isn't Pacific Rim.
Cap, there's something in the sky.
What could it be? What could it possibly be? Is it the Hulk? Is it Mark Ruffalo riding the plane? Please tell me it's Mark Ruffalo. He's gonna take that nuke and drop it into the mouth of the Apex Predator, and it's gonna explode.
On your left, Cap.
Oh, shut up, you climate moron.
Thought you might need something that packed a bigger punch.
Wait, I thought you said it was disabled. Did you lie to him?
A fresh gamma core.
How? Where did you find this?
He can't release all that energy over the city.
He's not.
There is no city. Literally everyone is dead right now.
Power. He may never come back from it.
I hate every single person that was involved in this show.
You don't want to do this.
You know what's funny? I do.
I hope you guys lose everything. I hope everyone that's involved in this show is just completely and just utterly destitute after this. You guys are the worst at everything. You don't deserve to have an audience. Bruce! Wait, is Bruce in the bomb?
For the first time.
Oh my god, is he actually in the bomb? Oh my god, it's not even autopilot, it's not even strapped to anything. That's what happened. That wasn't that big. How did he cram himself into that? I have a really dumb statement to make. I don't think this is gonna kill the Hulk at all. Why would it? Why would more gamma radiation kill him when more... Wait a second. Didn't it cure him in the beginning when it did that? When it split him off into a bad Hulk? I don't even know. Why am I questioning it? Oh, thank you, Bruce. You just nuked us as well. Why would you go outside? A nuclear bomb just blew off. I am so confused. You couldn't even land on them? So he's a giant Godzilla. He's just a Hulk. A Hulk had a baby with a Godzilla. Just, why was Sam so freaked out by Bruce doing this? And also, he doesn't really look that much bigger. There used to be buildings here. Did everyone evacuate? Why is your tail so gigantic and voluminous? Let's all just stand there and watch and not help our alpha out.
It appears the smaller ones are watching the fight.
You are a good scientist.
To see who comes out on top.
Okay. I don't think if I had a lot of poops and then my poops became sentient, why would they be watching me fight this battle to see who's gonna be the leader of the poops? That's not how it works at all. These things are connected to him. This is the worst show. Every time Marvel does something, we just say it's the worst thing ever. They're only getting worse at this point.
Not just to kill the Apex, to replace him.
Okay, and then then he becomes the one in charge and then destroys the world. I don't think he's in charge inside there. You know, it'd be a really smart idea. Hey, imagine if we shot this thing from behind as they're fighting, and maybe did something other than just standing there and do absolutely nothing.
We gotta give him a hand.
Why are you not going into the suit? Why were you so far away from? Why would you ever leave the control panels? Whoa, buddy, they're all still on there. You could have done that from the beginning. This episode is called What If the Hulk Was Godzilla? That makes more sense than the Hulk fought the Mech Avengers. Did he suck in his soul like Shang Tsung from Mortal Kombat? I kind of hope that he just decides, I'm going to take over the world. And also, is this the Queen of Wakanda? That might be the Queen of Wakanda. Wow, it would be really shitty if, he was a bad guy. Excuse me. Maybe let's not shoot at him and escalate this fight. That might be a terrible idea.
Stand down! Stand!
No, Sam. Let them. What is this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? What are these 6 guns gonna do against the Hulk, who's Godzilla right now, with his army of 10,000 mini poop Hulks? I don't think you're equipped for this battle, Bucky, mentally or physically.
Stand down!
Damn, he is a stern leader. Man, I could understand why he is the de facto Captain America going forward, and not my boy John Walker.
Cap, what are you doing?
I really hope, I know it's not gonna happen, I hope this is kind of like the opening of one of the seasons of The Boys, where that guy shrunk down really, really small and entered that other guy. I kind of hope that's what Sam does to calm down the Hulk. That would make all the sense in the world right now, because I don't think he's gonna look at the Hulk in the eyes and just have a conversation and make him not, angry.
The man wants to have tea with Lennon.
Sam?
This show, it's so bad. Wouldn't you think season 1 is the, let's knock it out of the... I think season 2 started off with, what if Star-Lord, Yondu, brought Star-Lord to his father? Like, what a cool episode that was. And this is what we're starting off with this? Hey! I hope he just laser beams you and doesn't even realize it. You're not gonna he can't hear you. We all saw Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. He can't hear you.
It's me, Sam!
I could barely... This is him over here. I could barely see him. He honestly looks like one of these rocks.
Oh, Bruce, come on, man.
Just Sam, listen to me. Just swim in his pee hole. I know it sounds crazy. Just walk right into it. And it'll be fine. You'll solve this problem. He's like, what the shit is this thing? You're not even a good therapist. The people at BetterHelp look more qualified than you, Sam.
I know you've always been scared that everyone just sees you as a...
This might be the dumbest thing ever. I don't think he can hear you from his eyeballs. He is the size of his face is the size of a football field. And you are at one goalpost, and his ear is at the other goalpost. He can't hear you.
All I see now is a friend.
You do not. You blamed him like not even 20 minutes ago. Just Marvel writers, please do us a favor. Kill Sam Wilson. Just end him. He's only gonna cost you money. They've been standing there for an hour. They have no idea what's going on. Okay, so the Hulk, I'm guessing, is gonna just walk into the ocean with all the mini Hulks behind him, and they're just gonna live at the bottom of the ocean, just eating whales all day? Like, why do you feed them? Wouldn't it have been a better idea that they killed the apex, and then a chain reaction happened and they all exploded too? Oh my god, that's really what's gonna happen. I was right. I hope one of them steps on them so badly. We are gonna get a voiceover of Jeffrey Wright going, "Ah, yes, the power of friendship is what saved the day, and deep down, that's what we all need."
I know he was your friend.
Not really. Again, you were blaming him for this not that long ago. There are so many of these things. Who's gonna feed them all? That's like opening a border and letting millions of people just come on in. Where are they gonna go?
Big things have small beginnings.
Shut the What? That's not a way to start this off with this episode. That doesn't make any sense in the context of this episode.
But in humanity's darkest hour are the friends who accept us for who we really are.
You are a nightmare of a show. What's gonna happen now? All the Hulks are just gonna sleep on the island? They're all gonna form a massive island together? What are they gonna do all day? Oh, for the love of God, that was... Wow. This is... You guys are knocking it out of the park here. If the goal of Marvel was to lose as much money as humanly possible and just make the worst episodes known to mankind, you guys have done it. Congratulations. You certainly beat all of us toxic incels online in the comments section. What a disaster of a show. How do you greenlight? What did season 2 start off with? I forgot. Season 2 started off with what if Nebula was a terrible police officer? Then it went into what if Peter Quill attacked Earth's mightiest heroes? The only thing that actually made sense in retrospect of what if and what it's supposed to be about. This was what if the Hulk fought the Mech Avengers, but realistically did not. It was just a byproduct of the Hulk. Unbelievable. I am going to have so much fun reviewing this. This show is a disaster. This might be one of the worst shows Marvel has ever done. And yes, I am talking about She-Hulk and Miss Marvel, and good lord, put the movies involved in this stuff too, though. This is a absolute dumpster fire of a show. I'm going to enjoy every single episode of it, and I hope you do too. Thanks for watching, and let me know what you guys think about that.